Good day everyone, I'm Vanessa Velasco and our topic is all about oral tech presentations. So we are going to define objective. First, clarify purpose. It means clearly stating the main goals of your projects or presentations. So example, if the topic is all about agriculture, the purpose might be to explain what is the basic farming. Number 2, map audience need. It means understanding what the audience wants or needs to learn. For example, if your audience is students in new farming, then you should explain the basic terms of tools. Number 3, set measurable goals. This means creating goals that you can measure if they were achieved. For example, after the presentations of the students, he or she must give at least 3 examples of basic farming. And now, let's move on to the audience analysis. Number 1 is know your audience. Understanding what your audience is, such as their age, knowledge levels, or background. For examples, if you are presenting to high school, then you should use simple words or grammars. Number 2, assess needs and goals. Identifying what audience is wants to learn and what the problem they want to solve. For example, farmers may want to learn how weather affects to rice planting. Number 3, tailor content and tune. This means adjusting the language and examples styles depending on the audience. Now, for example, if you are speaking to the beginners, you can use simple words. Next is clarify purpose. This means knowing the main reasons of what you are doing. Second, map audience needs. This means understanding the people who will see or listen to your work. And lastly, set measurable goals. This means setting clear goals that you can measure or check to see if you are succeed.
My name is Regine Valiente. So we are going to tackle about the structure content. We have 3 slides simplicity. First is design effective slides that arrange content so that most important information stand out and use only what is necessary to support your message. For example, slides on current challenges uses visuals, hierarchy, large boards heading for each issues. Slow onboarding, low retentions with the small icons below and just once statistics per point. No extra text or decorated elements are included. Delivery techniques. This is the speaks briefly and directly using verbal or visual cues to guide the audience attention. For examples, use hand gestures to point to each icons, statistics as you mentions it, and pause for 2 seconds after highlighting critical informations to let it sink in. Practice transitions so you move your slides smoothly without pausing to read text. Plan and organize rather. Map out only the most critical points to ensure the presentations flow logically without clutter. For examples, current pain point for 2 slides max. Benefits by audience 1 slides. Implementations timeline 1 slides. We have 3 visuals designs. First is delivery skills. Delivery skills is the rehearse to hit times, targets, and the presence with assurance to keep audience engaged. For examples, the practice the full presentations 3 times, timing each sections to ensure the total run is exactly 30 minutes with 5 extra minutes allotted for Q&A. Example, the seconds is effective slides. This is the prioritize easy to understand graphics over long blocks of text to audience focuses on you, not the slides. For examples is the slides on implementations uses a horizontal timeline graphic with a colored block for each page. Plan and organize. Plan organize is the map out how sections connect to create a smooth, logical flow that guides the audience through your message. For examples, the opening states problems, outdated training, and solutions learned plus. We have a three slides simplicity. First is design effective slides that arrange content so that most important information stand out and use only what is necessary to support your message. For example, a slides on current challenges uses visuals, hierarchy, large boards heading for each issues. Slow onboarding, low retentions with the small icons below and just once statistics per point. No extra text or decorated elements are included. Delivery techniques. This is the speaks briefly and directly using verbal or visual cues to guide the audience attention. For examples, use hand gestures to point to each icons, statistics as you mentions it, and pause for 2 seconds after highlighting critical informations to let it sink in. Practice transitions so you move your slides smoothly without pausing to read text. Plans and organize. Plan and organize rather map out only the most critical points to ensure the presentations flow logically without clutter. For examples, current pain point for 2 slides max. Benefits by audience 1 slides. Implementations timeline 1 slides.
Hi, good day everyone. I'm Diana Rose Valentino and our topic for today is data visualization. First is planning and structure. Outline key messages and organize content logically. Example: planning and structure means organizing your ideas and information before creating your presentation. This helps the audience understand the topic clearly because the information is arranged in logical order. And next, design effective slides. Use clear charts, consistent visuals, and readable text. Example: designing effective slides means making slides simple, clear, and easy to read. And good slides usually use charts, pictures, and short text instead of long paragraphs. The third is delivery and engagement. Practice pacing, highlight insight, and invite questions. Example: how you present your information and how you interact with your audience. Speaking clearly and asking questions can make the audience more interested. And based on this graph, the cucumber plants with medium concentration of manure grow faster. Next is rehearsal tips. First, time yourself. Run through the full tank with a timer to gauge pacing. Example: if your presentation should be 5 minutes, you can practice with a timer to see if your explanation is too long or too short. And next is simulate setting. Practice in the actual room or with similar equipment to reduce surprises. Example: practice representing in your classroom or in front of friends or family while standing and explaining your slides. This helps you become more comfortable and confident. And next is feedback loop. Record or get critique, then iterate on weak spot. Example: asking others to give comment about your presentation so you can improve it. After practicing your classmate, your explanation is good, but you should speak aloud. The next topic is voice techniques. First is plan and organize. Planning and organizing your speech means preparing your key points before presenting so you will not forget important information. Example: before presenting, list your main points. First is topic introduction, purpose of the study, data results, and conclusion. Next, design effective slides. Use simple visuals and consistent typography. Example: factors affecting plant growth. First is water, sunlight, and fertilizer. And third is delivery and voice. Practice tone, pace, and vocal variation. Example: your voice should be clear, confident, and not too fast or too slow.
Good day everyone. My name is Leandro Mendoza Valdez. My topic is body language. Objectives. These are clear measurable goals set for participant. For example, they might include by the end of the training, participant will be able to identify 5 common facial expressions related to emotion with 80% accuracy or demonstrate open and confident posture. In 3 different workplace scenarios, the focus is on defining what attendees will be able to do after the training. Audience analysis. This involves assessing who the participants are, their current skill level with body language is, and what specific needs they have. For instance, analyzing if are new employees needing basic communication skill or manager requiring advanced techniques for leader and feedback. It ensures that training is tailored to their baseline and goals. Overview. This outlines the training purpose to improve communication effectiveness, build trust, client meetings. It set expectation for what will and won't be addressed in the program. Engagement strategies. Plan and structure. Start with clear goals for what you want to achieve and organize content in a way that makes sense so the audience can follow along easily without getting confused. Slide design tips. Keep slide easy to look at and read. Simple picture or graphics instead of cluttered text, and arrange every neatly so information is quick to talk in. Delivery and engagement. Don't just talk at the audience. Get them involved by asking questions, doing activities, or starting discussion. Also change up how fast or slow you go to keep their attention from dropping. Takeaway and action. Key takeaways. A brief summary of the most important things covered. It boils down complex info into what people really need to remember so they can focus on the core message. Immediate action. Tasks that need to be done soon within the next 24 to 72 hours. These are the top priorities to start putting ideas into practice right away before momentum fades. Next step and metrics. Longer term plans for keeping progress going. This includes whose in charge of what plus a specific way to tell if things are working.